Alright, anyways, what is up guys? And I know I have not made a video in a while, and please pardon the noise in the background. And I am gonna be, so first of all, some announcements. One, I'm still in the process of trying to figure out exactly how I want to rebrand my YouTube channel. Other thing is, I am really trying to push to post twice a week, and it's hard whenever I, just choose to randomly do it. There's a whole bunch of noise in the background, actually just distracting to me. But either way, I'm gonna push and champion through with this. I'm gonna be reacting to a video of a 3-year transformation and giving my thoughts on it. Now, disclaimer, I did watch it already, so you're not gonna see like a reaction of me being surprised by it, but more like one of my thoughts and like exactly what this says about the human capability and also what she does. Okay, so we see her here is that like we see, this is her when she was 18. She's skinny, but not to the rails skinny. I've seen skinnier. I've seen people that girls with their kneecap is the thickness of their legs. At least she has some meat. Obviously, she has like, if you look right here where my mouse is circling, she has like almost no muscle development at all. Like the only muscle there are like the 3 strands there to help them get up. That's not me being mean, but that's just how I describe it. When you have the bare minimum of muscle to just get up from a chair and walk, and no additional strength there. So, now this part is actually very important. I'm gonna mention more about it later. She pointed that video out to show how thin her legs was. That's actually, I saw the purpose. She put that in there, not, it did fit. This video about fitness, and she looked like she was about to walk out to hang out with her friends, but she was wearing leggings and it was showing you how skinny her legs are or were. Like there was like some looseness to the bikini that she was wearing. There wasn't much development. Like right here, there's not much fillage besides just enough for the strings to wrap around her. Good. It is important that women work out upper bodies. I've seen a lot of women, especially at my old gym, where women would do anything to avoid upper body. And if they do upper body, they're doing almost nothing. They do almost zero weight, if not the bare minimum weight. They're getting more exercise from breathing, of their lungs expanding and contracting, contracting and expanding, than their actual workout. And this girl is starting off early by making sure she does tackle this. And right here, specifically the deadlift, women would do deadlifts with a fixed bar, and then she's doing her thing to tackle it right away. Wrong thing too is like I'm not sure if those are cushion floors, but I would not have done deadlifts there. There's a specific pad, or you set yourself up one. That is effort. There's a lot of girls out there that are afraid to put effort. They look at someone put effort and like, oh, that's too heavy, that's too much, that's not doing it. You need to do something lighter. It has to be something easy, or God forbid it challenge you. That's good contraction. Okay. You saw like you're seeing development in her legs. Oh man. Even there, you're seeing development she did not have before. Remember when she was skinny as a rail before, and then now she's really pushing. She's pushing beyond. And that's healthy to fail. She's starting to like the way she looks. She's like her development, and she's benching. That's very good to understand that. Now this one is controversial, and I don't say everyone has to bench, not even guys. And I'm starting to just trying to push to bench rarely and start doing more things on dumbbells. But this one is a toss up where whether you should do this or not. I think this one is leans in towards the choice category, where there's alternatives that you can do. There's powerlifters that doesn't bench for years, but it's important you do alternatives. She's starting to develop, like you can see like her cheeks there, and the push and stuff like that. You can see how she's filling out her pants, and like the effort she's putting in, and you get to see overall like a lot of good, healthy development. Great, awesome. 225, and look at that. Not to be honest, that is she's failing specifically because her hands are too close to each other. My opinion. I've seen people do it. It's good. That's good. Her hamstrings are really developing. 315. That's insane. Now, this one, I saw this just that when I first saw this, I paused at this to look at this for a while to give my marks on it. One, look at it. She has she has so much that she can't. She's feeling more than what the leggings intended her for to have. She has more. Now, don't get me wrong. This is angle. This is lighting. It you're gonna see later. It's big, but not as big as this picture insinuates. But it's great and powerful and great and amazing developed, and it's much more filled, a much more larger and much more volume than what she started off with when she was 18. She should be around like I think 20 here. I think she 20, closing on 21. But look at her arms. She has good, great, and amazing arm development, and a great. She developed a great jawline from exercising. Awesome, working on biceps. That's awesome. You see her. She's not avoiding these things. Like, you see this is the example right here. Like it's not the biggest in the world, but it is big, especially since when you take into how big our arms and backs are. And I'm a sucker for arms. I really love nice, good-looking arms on women. These are huge. When you guys look at photos online, and girls, you know this very well. A lot of it is angle and lighting. So, not to diminish what she has here. What she has here is great and amazing. She's making good, healthy, and strong, and like unbelievable changes to her body. She's with the culture. Look at this. Nice supple abs and good supple thighs and good arm. You can tell that one arm is stronger than the other. She's really strong, but like her body's still very feminine. She's actually a very pretty girl in the face too. It's not so we're not just talking about her body. Now, I had a conversation with my wife before, and when I saw this actually make me want to make is the reason why I'm making the video, is to emphasize this girl is stronger than me. Her, when she was deadlifting 420, this girl is right now 4 years younger than me. 4 years younger than me, and she is, a girl. She deadlifts more than me, and I'm not sure what her max is on her squat. And from the way she's handling 315, she probably ties with me. If not, she does a little bit more than me on squat. And it made me want to emphasize this, guys. The gym is not a place to really compare yourself to people. Do not believe you should be stronger than someone just because you're a guy. Do not believe that you should be stronger than another man just because you're older than them. I want to emphasize it to you because here's the thing. What do I have on top of this girl? Nothing. She worked out 3 years straight, failed healthily, trained and evolved, and her workouts evolved with her. Notice that she wasn't doing as much crazy stuff. Now she's lifting with a belt with high knee socks so that she actually can have the bar go up her shins without destroying her shins and causing marks. She's squatting, safely with safety rails. She's working out her upper body more diligently. You can see the veteran level of work that is happening when she's working out. And she did it for 3 years straight. Nothing about me is above that hard work. Nothing about me is above that. She earned everything she had, plus more. Like, she did everything great and consistent. And I was talking to my wife, and I was telling her that I actually never worked out for an entire year straight. I Something always happened when I was, when I started working out at 20. I worked out for like 7 months, and then I got sick, and then three years later, I started working out, and I worked out for like another 7 or 8 months, and then COVID happens, and then then I'm out for another 8 months. I haven't gone to a gym. I refuse to work out at home, and then now I'm back in the gym. It's been like I think 2 months, and again, that's what I mean. Like, what my sporadic, you know, yeah, things came up. I'm not gonna make that as an excuse of like, oh, I should be stronger there. If I wasn't, oh, if this stuff didn't happen, I would definitely be, like way beyond what she's doing. No, like I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about like the fact that I had those distractions, and I'm still as strong as I am. Right now, I rack pull 405 for 5 reps. I don't know how much I can deadlift because I never prepare for deadlift. I've always deadlift dry, which is like not the most hydrated and not the most well rested and not the most carb loaded. Um, I would consider my PRs when I take 1,000 grams of carbs the day before, drink around like 2 gallons of water the day before and a gallon of water the day of, and have my 8 or 9 hours of rest and proper warm up. Then I would consider that my max. But right now the max I've deadlift from the ground with no pads or anything like that, no elevation, was 365. And this girl is doing 420. She's stronger than me, and most likely she's stronger than me in bench because bench I suck at bench. And nothing I'm not gonna have this illusion or this mentality of like, or like just try to have this idea of belittling the girl, like, oh, she's a man, blah blah, or you don't want to do that, or a girl is supposed to like have supposed to have more of a feminine look. She has a feminine look. She has an amazing look. Actually, let's let's go to where she does let's go to where she does have this feminine look. All right, she has an amazing aesthetic right here. Nice supple abs. She doesn't look like she yanks 420 pounds. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, she still has her feminine look, and she is crazy strong, and that's because she trained for it and she diets for it. And no one can take that away from her. No one can belittle what she does just because you're of your own insecurities. And my thing is, and when I'm talking, I'm not blaming you or trying to belittle you if you have any insecurities. I'm trying to correct you in your mindset of like, do not cloud your eyes with insecurity from somebody else's hard work, something that they earn. And again, guys, you work at your own pace. You have your own specific goals. There's aesthetic gods that have been working out and training their bodies to look amazing. And something, they don't weight train. They don't train for max deadlifts. They don't train for max squats. So their squats and deadlifts don't, reach up to her numbers. And they're like years older than her, and they've, been in the gym for 7 years. It's what you do, what you specifically seek out to do, and do not be fooled by myths or inaccurate education. Like I'm gonna bring it over to right. Where is it? Oh, right here. That's the image. So right here, this is the body that most women would kill for. This pose right here shows off exactly what women want. Like, this perfect, nice toned arms, great supple abs, flat stomach, big thighs. She she is what 90% of women want. A lot of women avoid touching something more than 20 pounds or 30 pounds because oh, I don't want to get, shredded or look like a man. I'm sorry, does this look like a man to you? She looks amazing and unbelievable. And I always say that also, like, when you have the body within the top 10 percentile of women, it's the can you wear a can you wear Fashion Nova jeans and a white crop top look? And for her, if she would have put, Fashion Nova jeans and white crop top, how would she look? She would have legs to fill out the jeans, and she would have a flat, nice stomach, good looking stomach too, for the gap of the crop top. And her arms and upper body will look nice in it. Most people who don't exercise or don't, really push themselves in the gym and, their diet, they wouldn't they it would not be the same story. And that's what I'm talking about, like the top 10 percentile. And I'm not and a lot of y'all are, look at this video and think I'm really objectifying women by putting her on such a pedestal and saying this and that. I'm emphasizing what she came from. Look at what she came from. This is what a lot of girls look like. Not maybe not in the face, because she's a very good looking girl, and then a lot of people have arguments of like if they're good. And she started off really good looking and just got better. And look at that. I mean, that is a massive transformation that was done naturally, that was done with effort, that was done with diet and exercising, and there was nothing about it says you were born with it or genetics. Now, can she have the genetics to actually, be on her side to push her to this level? Oh, sorry about that. My wife was making brownies. Genetic could be on her side. I am gonna give that possibility there, but like, and the thing is that she did not know what she could do until she tried. And it's not the trying for a day or a month and say, oh, it's not for me. It's trying for 3 years and looking back to see where she came from. And same thing for guys. Like, there's guys that I see at the gym that are big and heavy, and in my mind I'm like, you're gonna see such a big transformation in you. And then and the thing is, like, it's not just for looks. It's also for health. It's also for security. She's gonna feel good about herself. Like, first of all, like, a lot of women fight and argue on trying to feel good about themselves every day. She's making it happen. It's not the world around her asking to make her feel good. She's making it happen. And like, when she's 30, when she's 40, she's gonna still look amazing. And what's gonna happen there? She's gonna be happier about her look. It's gonna be one thing that she's gonna worry about less. Worry less about, like, body pain, unless she really push herself too hard with powerlifting. But from how strong she is, that's just something we just have to see. But as for obesity, that's not gonna happen. As for, like, canceling plans because she has a muffin top in her jeans, that's not gonna happen. Unless she just stop exercising and start getting fat. Like, to be honest, like, the girls that change within, I've seen girls with 3-year transformation that looks nothing compared to this girl's. Their 3-year transformation doesn't even look like exercise actually changed them. It looked like closer to the fact that time changed them. Like, they just gained a little weight and it just went in the right areas for them. They they probably were, started something new. They gave birth. They got, they got into a relationship and they started eating out more, or whatever it may be. But I seen 3 year transformation where it wasn't that huge, and and the 3 year, and they would say like, oh, hard work really does pay off. And it would be, and also even in the case, like, remember when it comes to comparing pictures, especially with something as subtle as their 3 year transformation, it could be the case of you wearing clothes that fit you better. I can take a photo of me right now. My chest is hairy, because I used to shave it a lot. My body's hairy, dry, ashy. Take a photo in bad light, then shave everything, get a haircut to make it seem like it was a different point in time. Lotion myself up or oil myself up. Work out really quick to get a quick pump, and angle my lighting perfectly. And I'd be like, oh, 2 year transformation. And people were like, wow, that looks amazing. You got so big, blah, blah, whatever. And that's just an extreme side. And I'm talking about for women, it could be the case of like just better lighting, or just putting your butt closer to the camera. Now, this one, these transformation pictures, you can't fake it. You can't deny it. And what I said about, like, what women do, well, like the little changes, this is massive strides and changes. Look at those thighs. Look at this. I bet she can't even fit this part anymore. Maybe this one, but she has a bigger back now. But again, like, guys, please subscribe, and I'm gonna be working content. It's about, like, I'm gonna call this my judgmental series, and yeah, just being judgmental AF, and like just looking at stuff. It's not just bodies; it's also bodies of work, artwork, production, ideas, and just be giving my judgment on that, and what you can take away with what you can predict and read out of it. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.